Okay, so it should be live.
This is what I'm talking about when I say fun.
You know what I mean? We're gonna get DMCA'd for this?
Yeah, probably. Hold on.
Okay. I know what you're talking about though. That's pretty sick.
It's got like it's like a new take on
Okay.
whatever you want to call it.
God, I wish I had 2 monitors.
Get out of here. Get.
Okay. Anyways, so here we are. I ended up clicking on this because I was going to read
Let's see
this.
my casual critic thing you set up.
But if I zoom in on this, I don't think it's appropriate to look on stream. So we're just gonna go to Attack on Titan. I don't think that's appropriate either, but I'll open that for later. Okay. So we're going to go to Attack on Titan. We may even edit this out. I don't know if this Attack on Titan. Where's the original?
I guess I can look it up on my phone where I saw
Found
it.
it. Okay. Is it chapter 139? Or is there a new one?
No, it's like 139.5 or something like that. Hold on. Where did I?
Let's go, the casual critics. I see your chat. Let's go.
You got a
Where
fan
do I
in
read
chat. Let's
this?
go. Manga Rock. That's where I found it.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah, that's a pretty good. I like this website. The design is pretty sick. I'm in the wrong website. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's not Manga Rock.
Oh, they changed their thing. Is it this one? Oh.
That looks right. Yeah,
Yeah, you said that's right.
that looks right. It says Manga Rock Team. I don't know if that's. Hold on, let me just go to the website. Yeah, it's Manga Rock Team now.
Interesting. I guess someone bought the old domain or something. Okay, so this is okay. Are these manhwas or are these mangas? They look interesting, but they look like fucking manhwas.
They do look like manhwas. Those, some
Yeah,
of them
those
are manhwas.
those
I don't know.
definitely
Just look at.
those are definitely manhwas. Anyways, um, Attack on Titan, or do I need to put Shingeki no Kyojin?
I
No,
looked
it
up
works.
Attack on Titan. Yeah.
39.5. Okay.
All right, hold on. Here, stream it on Discord so I don't have a delay. So I'm gonna stop.
There shouldn't be a delay, but okay.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll mute myself. I was doing it more for the mute or the sound, but
I'm changing my screen now. You see it?
yeah.
Okay.
All right, go
All
ahead.
right. So here's Armin talking about the island, the man who killed Aaron. I mean, if you've read the manga, you should already. This isn't new content, right? This is the same stuff from before, right?
No, it's different.
How's it
Just
different?
just keep reading. So this didn't happen. So she didn't. So Mikasa didn't talk to
I'm about to say, wait a
Ymir.
minute. I don't remember this.
Yeah. So the show a conversation between Mikasa and Ymir, and I guess what I keep forgetting his name. What's his name? The author
Isayama?
Isayama. I guess he
Yeah.
really just wanted to drill in the idea that Ymir was so head over heels for this crazy fucking fat dude that she she had no choice but to follow every wish he wanted.
Yes.
So yeah, look, see, I think your life
Speaking
was
into
like a long
head.
nightmare. You can't go back to your robbed life, but there is life that you created by you. There's me, whatever. Good night, Ymir. And then it's
Okay.
like so it's like Okay, so this is so they had a conversation with Ymir. I don't even know how Mikasa really has any connection to Ymir. Is she
There's a
part
tree.
Eldian?
Uh, no, she's just Wait, maybe. I know. All I know is that they were like, "Oh, she's what was her last name? It's the same name
Ackerman?
Levi had, Ackerman." And they said that the Ackermans were immune to the royal commands and the
Yeah,
royal
but
powers.
she might be part Eldian. No, yeah, she is because yeah,
Is Mikasa
I think
Eldian?
her dad was an Eldian. I think her mom was a Ackerman.
Yeah, her mom isn't Eldian.
Yeah. So
Because
I guess it
Mikasa,
somewhat affects her, and she can somewhat communicate with Ymir. I don't know. Does that make her eligible for
uh,
like Titan powers? I don't know.
it says Mikasa is the rightful ruler. She's the last descendant of the royal bloodline for the shogun of Hizuru.
Mm,
Anyway, so
okay.
there's this tree here. It seems that
Yeah.
someone
So
passed
yeah,
away.
there's the Ymir tree. Yeah.
Oh, now
I just
there's
noticed
cities.
there's someone dead there.
Yes.
I
It
didn't see
doesn't.
this when I didn't
Uh,
see this when I was reading it. Someone's dead there.
yeah, and these people looked familiar for a second, but I don't think. I think this is far in the future now because there's cars.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
no, there were
pretty.
already
I would
cars.
assume this is pretty far in the
But this looks
future.
pretty far. But now there's like planes and
Maybe it's hey,
bombings.
maybe it's Mikasa after 10
Yeah,
years, and she waited 10 years and then had a kid. Because
you're
that
right.
old
Yeah,
lady kind of looks like it could be Mikasa.
waited 10 years for Aaron.
Never came back with that bird cock.
So there's the like bomber jets.
So yeah,
There's
we're basically in
SAMs.
like modern like world. Everything's destroyed. The tree's still there, and then
Tree's huge as
like
fuck.
this Levi, Aaron, Mikasa looking motherfucker shows up and is like, "Oh, look, a tree."
And that's it. This is the
That's
end.
it. That's it.
I guess they're gonna restart. Is this a new
I don't know,
beginning?
man. I won't read it.
There's no discussions here. Well,
I think it came out like a year ago.
there's no way.
I'm pretty sure it came out like a year ago.
Well, let me look that up. Oh, whatever. I misspelled it. Usually these guys talk about it. Oh no, it did come out a year ago. What? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no! You see what?
oh no.
No!
Life came. Okay. Life came full circle, and much like life, nothing truly lasts forever. The bombing of Paradise Island felt poetic, a minority with rich culture and history who fought out of self-defense to earn a place in this world seemingly come to an understanding end. But I feel like this says true conflict in the real world. I loved it.
Oh God! What? This is an NPC. This is like an AI. Like there's AI that make conversation. This is
I
one
feel
of
like it
them.
really is. It could be a bot. I
Who would
think
have
you might be
thought
right.
after
I think it's
that
an AI generated comment. Who would have thought?
that the guy who killed 80% of humanity, the remaining 20% would take revenge for it on his homeland? Big brain moves.
Yeah, yeah.
Hot take in the SNK subreddit. Oh, this
He's
is a
got
hot take
he's
apparently.
got he's got 100. Yeah, 270. No. Oh no, the guy I'm looking at has 40 upvotes. Can you not see downvotes anymore?
You can't see how many there are, but this is like upvotes. Like so, the way this website works is you have the arrows and you give it up, and if it's a positive number, that means it's a positive comment. You can't see how many people dislike something unless they really
What?
disliked it.
That's right. What? That's stupid.
I know. So you can't tell if like something is
Why
getting
can't we just
hated.
have like why can't you see how many people like it and why can't you see how many people don't like it? Because then you could see how many people were on either side and you can make the I don't understand
Well, that's why
people
this
say
is here. Well, let me see. Oh, they can remove that too. There used to be a thing where, yeah, they got rid of it. There used to be a thing where you could see the percentage, right, of this. So you could see how many people liked the post and how many people dislike. Oh, there it is. 86% of people agreed with this post or liked it. So 14% were against it. To be fair, from what I'm reading here, because I don't visit this place, I don't know anything about this. What I'm understanding is that this is the place where you go to talk if you like Attack on Titan. If you don't like it, there's a separate place because this is an echo chamber and you're not supposed to dislike it here.
I think that's like Reddit in general, though.
That is Reddit in general. So they have their echo chambers and their anti-echo chambers. So if we wanted to go see where people talk shit about it, it says here. We're gonna go here and we're gonna meet other people that are echo chambering us. You know what? We're gonna Google or whatever 139.5. See what they say. And you know what? We're gonna sort it by the top of all time. Okay. Where's the discussion? I don't think that's what this is supposed to be.
Fuck.
I don't think that's legit.
No one does it.
It says, in summary, we wasted our time.
Yeah, there we go. This guy right here, he knows what's going on.
Okay. Wait. So this is the logical ending.
Love it. I love when people say that the logical ending. This is the only ending that made sense. This is the only way this fucking shit could have ended. So good. I love it. People who have like one track mind, what they read, that's the only thing that ever could have existed.
Well, yeah, it's logical, but he still calls it bad.
It what I don't
He says this is logical after everything that happened. That the humanity decided to bomb paradise.
so
Because he's talking about the bombing. This guy says, I don't call it good. It's just logical after what happened. And
Well, you
realizing,
said, like it's like not good that it happened because getting bombed normally isn't good.
well, because this guy said it was good. He said that's the good part of the ending was when the bombing happened.
Oh,
This
yeah. So
guy
he's
says,
he's literally talking about the event, not that he's not
yes,
talking
yes,
about the
yes,
quality of the story that's
yes.
being
He's
told.
talking. He says the event is logical. And he says, Isayama realized something was executed badly and he tried to fix it in the aftermath, but that wasn't a good way to approach it to make the original one good. So while it was logical and made sense that Paradise got bombed, the end result makes me feel empty because nothing was achieved, since humanity
I
didn't
really
learn.
don't. I really just don't feel like we needed any of it. Yeah, that's just me. I don't know.
Thousands, I thought
Some
he
about a
killed
lot of
millions.
mangas and animes feels like now, when they end, they want to tell you everything from what happened then to 300,000 years into the future. And I really don't
And
like it.
I
I don't
can't
like it,
believe he
Kiko.
wrote this chapter. Like that, what was the point of this? Because it doesn't,
I don't
like
know.
you
It kind of looks like a fan chapter.
it does. But like, so here's the thing, right? Because
So that I'm fairly certain that first panel is the only one that was from the previous, like
because
the
like
last chapter.
even if he was trying to retcon or anything or just try to show different endings, wouldn't he want to make something that doesn't seem like utter garbage? Like
I don't know what it is.
because look, the original ending was Aaron turned into a bird and the paradise was like, oh, Aaron, Armin, the big motherfucker diplomatic guy that he is, told them, put their guns down. We're not Titans, and somehow convinced them to, not shoot
Somehow
them.
can yeah.
And then after
Without
that,
any amount of logical fucking like progression. like without any kind of retort or anything. Like I just, it's,
Well, let me get to where I was going.
okay,
So
good,
you
good.
have that ending, right? And the worm
Uh-huh.
disappears. But then later it shows the future that Aaron's dead, and then the guys end up being like, "We don't trust you, actually, so we're gonna go to war with Paradise, anyways." Now they're not Titans either, right? So that's that ending, right? Not a really good ending, pretty garbage. Then he has this ending, right? He's like, "Oh, you didn't like that ending? Well, let me show you a different ending. The ending where it shows the future, and then they get bombed because they're their history of being monsters, and then there's this random
Where is
tree."
this tree? Is this tree on Paradise Island?
Yes, I'm pretty sure this is Paradise Island.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, wait, I
This
misspoke.
this
This might be Marley,
I
actually.
think this might be Marley.
This might be Marley.
So why is Marley getting so well, okay,
But
so
that's
if this
why I'm
is
saying
Marley, so does
that
that mean that the Jaegerists came and bombed Marley?
this might hmm, maybe this is Paradise then, because I think it would make sense that this is Paradise and Paradise is getting bombed, you know? Like if you look at the history of Paradise, it would make sense that some big government guy was like, "You know what? Bomb them."
But we don't ever really know where the tree is located, right? They don't say that.
It doesn't say it.
But my assumption, right, if I'm going through a logical progression, is that the tree is at least located somewhere near Marley because that's where King Fritz or the first king, whatever, uh like set up shop essentially, right?
Mhm.
And then years down the line, one of his descendants was like, okay, we're gonna make a plan with the rest of the world, and we're gonna send most of the Eldians uh its own island, right? You see what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that has to be Marley, unless or it has to be Marley or some other random place on the planet, but it can't be Paradise Island because they got sent away from the tree to Paradise Island. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So everyone in this Reddit thread is completely wrong. They don't even understand. They don't even know unless they're saying Isayama's wrong, which could be the case because he fucked up a lot.
It says here that's Paradise. This guy's saying it's Paradise.
Which is logical progression though?
He doesn't have any. He just says, "God bless
He
Paradise
just
got bombed." He just said it. He didn't have a
see, that's my
source.
thing. I think everybody's just assuming this is Paradise Island. I don't think anyone's like thought of like, oh, this could very
That's the
well be
logical thing, though, AJ, that it's Paradise Island. I mean, you see, I'm using that word that the guys
thematically, yeah, sure, but
thematically is.
when you set it up in like history, hold on, I gotta look this up.
Everyone here just says it's Paradise. Everyone just has
Hold on,
gone to the conclusion that it's Paradise.
where is the big tree in?
Only Ymir knows. That's a good answer. Paths. It was revealed in paths, but we're not able to see it. Got a
See,
bunch of.
there's the forest of giant trees. I don't know if that's like the same kind of tree. That's not the same kind of tree though.
Mhm.
Uh, hold on. I want to know like specifically like the really big tree.
Oh no!
Mm,
Someone said so about the tree. Maybe the centipede left an egg in Aaron's head, and now there's gonna be Aaron next generations. Baron.
oh God, someone wrote a very long discussion on this. I don't know if I want to read it all. Mm.
I can't wait for chapter like one thirty nine point
Oh
five point
God,
five.
what are we talking about right now? What the fuck?
You know, this manga just lives rent free in our head.
This guy, it really does. You're fucking right.
But you just not know about this till now?
Yeah, I fucking well, because I kept getting annoyed, right? Because every once in a while I'll see something about like Attack on Titan, and usually it has something to do with that video we talked about or
God,
discussed.
yeah.
And I just so happened to go look. Like I told you, like the guy in the video was like, "Oh, Isayama would never change his mind. Isayama had this planned out the entire time, and you could really tell because this is the only, like, this is the logical progression. This is the only way the story could have ended." And so I literally just kind of like looked up, like, did Isayama change his decision or change the ending on Attack on Titan? And I looked it up, and this article was talking about how Isayama was so moved by the performance of the voice actor that played Eren, and how he made Eren sound so sympathetic in the anime that Isayama literally changed the ending to make Eren more sympathetic
I
in
don't
the end.
believe that. That doesn't sound right.
Look it up. Look it up. I
Is that the source?
swear.
I'll look it up later. But uh, what?
I hold on.
It says here. This is Jean and Mikasa. AJ. This guy's Sheen, and this is Mikasa, and this is their child.
Then whose grave is this? Is this supposed to be Eren's grave?
I think so. Yes. I think that's Aaron's grave.
Oh, so they're saying they planted Aaron's head and it sprouted into a giant tree.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So they're saying that there's so many questions I have now.
Because here it's never confirmed that the husband was Jean.
So literally, I'm wrong because the logical progression is they took Aaron's head, planted it on Paradise Island, and a tree sprouted from it. That's what we're saying. Is that what we're saying?
Okay, it says here the editor said in Isayama's interview with Hiromi Arakawa, isn't that the guy for JoJo's? He called it an alternate, darker ending, but not canon. I,
I I don't.
I'm so confused about all of that. I wish there were
Why even
sources.
put it out?
Oh no, Arakawa? No, this is the manga artist. Oh, she made Full Metal Alchemist? Nice. Who made JoJo's? Hirohiki Araki. Hirohiko Araki. Okay. Araki. What's her name? Arakawa. Okay. That was pretty off. My theory about chapter 139.5. Didn't even read this. First sentence I see. Are you saying she had sex with a bird or the decapitated head or a tree? No, she had sex with Aaron before the rumble started. What? What?
No. This guy
I,
didn't read the manga or watch the
I
anime.
I almost want to read this just to see where he got that conclusion from, but that's a lot of sentences. Okay, wait. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna read this.
You know, I unfortunately kind of agree with this. I think go back to the panels. Um, can we go to chapter 139 real quick? Because this guy's making a point saying that they're wearing the same clothes that they were. Like, go all the way. Well, go to the time skip. Like when we see Gene on the boat, because he's saying that essentially
They here? Oh no, you're saying
they're
about the
wearing
other
this.
boat.
They're wearing the same clothes that they were. Hold on.
Oh
Eh,
god.
so he's wearing like a suit. And what is she wearing? So that tree is literally the fucking. It really is the
It
fucking
really
tree.
is.
What the fuck?
They are wearing the same clothes. How about that? Isn't
What
that
the
crazy?
fuck? So they literally planted Aaron's head on a tree or in tree, and it became the Seaman Centipede tree.
Yes.
I'm flabbergasted. What does that even mean? Like, what is that any what? What is the point of any of this? Why would you even put this out? How did I not know this was a thing when we did our last video? This would have been so fucking. Oh my god.
Analysis of Invaders video and Aaron. Oh man, this guy actually he discussed the video, AJ.
Wait, what?
This guy discussed the video we were watching and discussing about as well.
What does he say about it?
Part one. He explains the fundamentals of Aaron's character. He was a bored individual. So that is to say, Aaron's freedom is about the ability to go anywhere he wants without being oppressed. And then he says, fair. He says this is a fair assessment. Is an extension of Aaron's characteristics. Okay. So what's the point? Is he just talking about the video? Part four and
Mm.
five. The end of Aaron and Aaron's compromise. This is where IZ betrayed most of his analysis. He comes to the conclusion that in chapter 122, when Aaron comes in contact with Ymir and is granted the full founding Titan power, Aaron and his goals change because he saw the end of the story with him being stopped, Mikasa being the Titan curse. So, with the God of Rumbling being completed 100%,
So
he
somebody was
is.
saying that one one of the original endings that Isayama wanted to have was just literally everyone die. But due to the growing fan base, he was unsure if he wanted to do that to the fans. Interesting. I really want to find the one I found where he talked about changing because of the voice actor.
All right, so here's the too long, don't read shit. This is pretty simple. He says the guy invaders Zim, I forgot what his name was. Um, Aaron's idea of freedom is defined as the ability to go anywhere he wants without being oppressed. It's in Aaron's nature to do the rumbling, and when he activated the rumbling, he did it with the intent to go all the way with it. Aaron knew that the future wouldn't affect them because the future is caused by the nature of his character. With these three things in mind, IZ's rationalization of Aaron's end is contradictory to his own analysis because Aaron saw a future after coming in contact with Ymir, where he will be stopped after he made his plans, the changes to his plans. Aaron also decided to reject his entire development and characterization in the story. Aaron should not have seen his future if it was not in his nature. Aaron's nature caused the death of his two friends. His analysis of Aaron's character and most of the story doesn't change if the story ended with the 100% rumbling and his friends died due to his actions. That would still be in his nature, especially when he's willing to kill his own mom for it. I guess maybe like the guy in the video, it's been so long, was talking about how it wasn't in Aaron's nature. This guy saying it was.
Isayama, I guess, said at one point that his ending was going to be similar to that of The Mist from Stephen King.
Yeah.
And if you've never seen The Mist, everyone dies. Mm.
Well, I guess Fujimoto can't say I did it first. Well, to be fair, the Kamiga kill guy can probably say he did it first. No, I don't know what the manga ending was like. Don't spoil it, but I haven't read the manga. But I know in the anime they were like, "Oh my god, everyone died! Shitty ending," because it wasn't the original ending.
What are you talking about?
Kamiga kill. Heard the endings are different from the manga and the anime.
Yeah, I've heard that too. All right, I found the website where I found the thing. Isayama elaborated that he was influenced by Yuki Kaji, the Japanese voice actor for Eren Yeager of the anime. As Kaji's empathetic performance established Eren as a good guy, the mangaka rethought his stance and tried to shift his ending to fit the portrayal of his protagonist in the anime.
Mangaka.
What?
You pronounce that mangaka.
Whatever. Yeah. So, and I guess a they have an actual video of him like saying that like in an interview. Um, I'd watch it, but obviously I don't
Yeah.
speak Japanese, so I don't. I have to take this at face value. But
Well, lucky for
yeah,
you.
that's true. That makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. I'm not gonna lie.
Lucky for you. There's an option sometimes for foreign videos that you watch on YouTube. You can have live translations of the language. And when I watched a video in Japanese and it had the video, um,
I think
in
this on.
Japanese, and it
I
was
think
like
this on
auto
Twitter
translated
though.
for it. Huh?
I think this is on Twitter.
Oh, okay. No, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
from
about that.
Twitter. Well, what do you think of that, Kiko?
Not sure why they wrote this. Not sure what the
Seems
point of
like
this was.
a waste of effort.
It seems like he was trying to quell the other side of the fan base, but he ended up just
I don't know who he's
really.
trying to quell. This is just as nonsensical as the last ending. It literally doesn't make any sense.
It seemed like he was trying to appease both sides, and he still messed up. And neither side probably likes this. If people are like, I feel like if someone says that both endings are amazing because Isayama wrote it, and all this stuff, I'm just like, dude, do you just not
I feel
have an
like if
opinion?
anybody picks either of these endings, I feel like they're retarded.
I'm like, do you not have like your own opinions and thoughts? Like, it's sure people are entitled to their opinions, but there's no way. It's not, like, I'd love to see people actually come with like a good analysis of why these endings are good, right? Of why they're well written and thought provoking and all kinds of cool,
Like I
sh-
feel,
things aspects of
I
endings.
feel like right. Um, Isayama doesn't understand that there's not just two sides of this, and that a lot of people just think that the entire last third of the manga was shit, and uh, trying to fix the one chapter is not gonna do diddly fuck, boy.
Well, they said this was supposed to be an alternate ending, like, but and
It
it's like
didn't
why?
change anything.
Yeah, they're just
it's
like
like
it's more like a
it's like
oh
an
so
alternate if you change a couple of the colors, like on a character, like
yeah.
in a fighting game. Oh, it's an alternate costume. Yeah, he's blue instead of red. I don't know. It's not really fucking different.
Alright.
uh,
I don't know why they
it
made
just
this. What was the
it
point?
it might make more sense, except for the tree thing. I don't. That just what is that?
What?
Why even bring in the tree thing, man? Why even bring it in? Because it just doesn't make fucking sense. God damn it, dude. It's so nonsensical. Why even fucking like pay attention to it at all? Why even bring it up? You're literally bringing up the thing that makes the least amount of sense.
What's the cycle of
So are you
life?
telling me when Ymir fell into that thing, that's actually from like 3,000 years before, when another dude tried to do the rumbling and his head got chopped off, but there was a little semen centipede thing trapped in it, and it grew into a giant tree, and Ymir fell into that, causing her to become the founding titan, because the tree was actually from another founding titan 3,000 years before. What does that mean, man?
I
What does
think
it
it
mean?
started with Ymir. I don't think it was before Ymir.
But where did the semen centipede come from?
You
Where
know,
where did it come from?
okay. about to bring up religion, but then I was like, nah, it's too touchy of a subject, wouldn't it be? But like, where,
You know, the problem is, Kiko, I like the angle that it was a religious thing. Like there was like an actual like religious power in this land. Because like when we first get to Marley and we see them fighting, they kind of explain that Ymir was this goddess and she had these, I can't remember, like five, seven children, and
Mhm.
these children were selected by her and whatever. And it still doesn't make sense if you try and explain it from a scientific point, obviously. But it's like they wanted to try and answer some things, but they didn't answer anything, right? Because they explained, oh, well, her powers come from the semen centipede, and they just left it there. And we're all like, well, where did it come from? And it's like, oh, well, it come from this big tree. Oh, where did the tree come from?
It's always
Shut the
been
fuck
there.
up. Shut the fuck up. That was the extent of the explanations, and uh, they weren't good. It wasn't good.
Yeah, because he tried to explain stuff, and then when he explained it, it just came out bad, and he didn't go into further explanation.
Like if you just left it like a like holy play on words, holy religious thing, you could have just like not explained it, you know?
Oh,
If you just been like, yeah, there's just this goddess, and she just, she's the goddess of like titans. I don't know, and she just picks people to like she has a certain people. Okay, well, I guess that's it. That I have no need for any other explanation. A goddess, I can cope with that kind of explanation. But you have gone out of your way to explain to me that this goddess was a normal human who got her powers from a tree that housed a giant semen centipede that attached to her when she was dying, and now I'm confused again.
yep. Attack on Titan.
And
Well,
now you've made it even more confusing. I don't know why, and I don't appreciate it. But we're gonna go read something more nonsensical than this, maybe, possibly.
what?
What are we looking at, Kiko?
Okay, well,
What are you making me read?
so there's this that just came out. I guess it's on the front page. Well, you know what? Yeah, because you go to the front page of Manga Dex. It was in my face. Okay, well, we're gonna go to the other one. This one looks more interesting. Aren't these like don't these look like the same type of thing? I don't know. They both
It
look
looks
like
like
the
it'd
same.
be
Yeah, it
the
was like
same
it's like an
manga.
AI, like I said, an AI generated like, what succubus? What would weebs like? And they're like this. They'd like someone in a pose like this with horns. Okay, so it says here on
Are they
us.
wrong?
You're not wrong. It's pretty cool. On a solitary island in the
It's
distant
pretty
sea,
cool.
a
How
dangerous school
fucking
life
crap is
begins.
that?
I don't know. I mean, it's pretty appealing to me as a weeb. Kaoru Johanna, what kind of name? Is a boy who aspires to become a true man, begins his high school life on a solitary island in the sea. He was a charming
That's
girl
a high
called.
schooler?
That's a high schooler.
No,
Who is
why do we gotta do this?
a demon
Japan. Japan. My
who.
boy, let me talk to you. Why do
Is
we
he,
gotta do this? Why do you either have to have high schoolers look like they're in preschool, or have high schoolers that look like they're 30-year-old men
that looks like a girl, like that ass.
who have been bodybuilding since the day they were goddamn born? Like we either have what what's the fucking anime? The Days of Our Lives or whatever. Like
Daily Lives of High School Boys.
I don't know. Or we
That's a
have
pretty good one.
JoJo's characters. Like middle schoolers, who have been bodybuilding since the day they were born. I don't know.
They were
I don't know
bodybuilding
why
in the
we-
womb. What do you mean? You think Hanma Yujiro is being lazy as an embryo?
Well, Hama
The fetus?
Yujiro is not a fucking JoJo's character or high schooler. Baki Hanma, though. I guess I'll give you that one. I guess I'll give you that. Baki Hanma is in high school.
So this manga is basically just about a boy who wants to be a real man on this island, and then the girl he meets is a demon who feeds on men's spirits. And then it
He's on
turns
an
out,
island. I'm sorry, I kind of missed the intro because it sounded pretty anime, so I was like, not
yeah, they're
listening.
like on an island in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
And he wants to become a real man, so he's a high schooler on this island in the sea. And the girl he meets is a demon feeding on men's spirits. And it turns out that every single woman on this island is the same type of demon. Let's begin.
Okay.
We're gonna see. Oh God. Oh
Okay.
no. Today we're partying with.
All right.
I don't like this. I
No, we had
already-
a very legitimate discussion about the intricate story beats of Isayama's Attack on Titan, and now we're here.
now we're
Such
here.
as the will
Okay,
of
but are you
anime.
telling me this isn't better than Isayama's ending? Are you telling me this isn't better?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. So it says here, we can meet again after becoming adults. Let's get married. So I guess he has a promise with this girl. There's this
Okay.
island. There's no service.
Of a population of like 3,000,
Yeah. And the
And
population of 3,000.
these are
middle of
supposed
nowhere.
to all be demons.
It says the population made up of students attending Kibujima Academy, the only island, a school on the island. So, no family, huh? Spoiled by mother. He's a mama's boy. He's just like me, for real, for real. The letter of enrollment. He doesn't look like a boy, but you know that just happens. Okay,
Are we sure he's a boy?
it says he's a boy.
He's wearing tights.
Have you never seen a boy wear tights?
No, I don't
Never
think I've
s-
ever seen.
You never seen a
fuck-
feminine
never
looking boy
seen-
wearing tights?
I've never seen fucking Jotaro wearing tights. No, I don't think so.
A school on an island from the outside world. Oh yeah, you got in. So let's
'Cause
see.
as you can see, all the other guys are wearing normal clothes.
It's an invitation only school, and apparently, bureaucrats, presidents of banks, national singers, Nobel Prize winners come here.
Nobel, not Noble.
Nobel. Ugh, whatever.
Fucking
Nobel.
Mexican.
It says here. Let's see. It's invitation only. He's keeping
Why
his
is it?
promise.
Why is it specifically Nobel Prize winners in physics?
I don't know. I earnestly hope that your buds of your talents will blossom and prosper. I'm gonna become a real man. You can't say that and look like this. You can't say that and look like this. You just can't. I'm sorry. Aren't there too many cute girls on
like
this?
Japan,
What
like
is?
I think this is what?
Is there high school girls in Japan? That's crazy.
I think.
That's a feminine man.
I think this is like Japan's like ideal
Real adult.
man. I think this is like what Japan like ideally wants their men to look like.
Super feminine.
Like long hair, like gaily clothes.
Big ass titties.
Oh, someone joined.
And let's kill us.
Oh,
Jesus
Conrad.
Christ. I want America to look like this.
For real.
Look at those
What?
thigh highs.
These are ridiculous. They get bigger every panel.
Look at those thigh highs. Look at the fucking grip.
Wait, fucking! Oh my God! There's so many pages. He's 139 centimeters. What
is that
is
even?
that?
What is
What
that
is-
in inches or
Like
feet?
I'm pretty sure it's like 4 feet something.
Hold on. Where's my America to world fucking
It is
equator.
okay. Wait, what?
139 centimeters.
I went to feet.
We got
4'6".
54 inches.
4'6".
What?
That's
The
hilarious.
fuck?
4'6". He's 4'6".
How tall is she?
197.
Wait, what is
6'4". She's
6
6'4".
4.
She's
What?
He's taller than
6'4".
me.
She's 6'4". Why? Why?
This is very interesting.
She's
Have
an
you
inch
gotten
taller
used?
than me.
I'm in the charge of explaining the island to Shabana-sama. So ask me anything. Arigatou gozaimasu. I've taken up so much of your time. I'm so sorry. Instead, the opportunity to show such a cute gentleman around is a privilege for me. He's being called cute and not being seen as a man. Oh no. I'm still not strong enough to be an adult.
Is this a Dashinshi?
I think this is like a legitimate manga. 'Cause it didn't. It
I
didn't.
feel like
say-
I feel like you're fucking lying to me.
No, because look in the description, it said feeds on men's spirits. If it was a doujinshi, it would have said a much more lewd word. Okay.
I'm mad that line of reasoning is like completely sound.
It just works.
It's rare to come
Yeah.
out of Kiko's mouth.
Do you have any free time after school today? I thought I'd show you around the city. Let's go to this restaurant. Oh my god, look at the food.
What is going on?
They're eating food. See, it's a wholesome manga, okay? They're
Does
eating
she have a
food.
knife in her hair?
She
Or
does.
just a kitchen
Yes.
knife,
Yes.
not like a needle or like one of those like.
I just straight up a
stabby
vegetable
thing.
knife.
I hope she
It's
pulls
like
it out. I hope she pulls it out to eat this. Okay, no. Photography spot. Game center. Dude, okay, where is this island? I want to come live here right now. Open the border to Japan. I will go live there right now.
Why is everyone blushing? Why has everyone got to blush the entire time?
I want my 6'4" mommy.
I don't know why they're blushing. I guess the author maybe doesn't feel comfortable not having them, without blush.
Hey yo.
What happened to her?
Hey
I missed
yo.
it.
Nothing happened.
Then why does it look
Whoa.
like this?
Go
What
back,
happened?
go back.
Nothing happened.
Oh, she's sweating. She's sweating.
You're sweating.
She's
That's
sweating.
disgusting.
That's fucking terrifying.
Hentai.
Disgusting.
Wait.
Yes.
We're done. No, we're done. We're done. That concludes the stream. We're gonna have to edit this out. We're gonna have to edit that out.
It took such a turn. I wasn't
Dumbass.
expecting that at all. Like,
What you think? You think I expected that? You think I used to we? There's no
Go to
nudity
the
tag.
goddamn description. Go to the motherfucking
There's
description.
no
What are the
nudity
tags
tag.
of this motherfucker?
There is
What are
no
the fucking
nudity
tags?
tag.
What
There's
the
no
fucking
nudity
tags?
tag. There's no nudity. There's no nudity tag.
Shota.
There's no nudity tag. What? We just got bamboozled. We just got bamboozled.
What is Shota?
A small
Shota.
boy.
Small boy.
So you know how you have an Onechan AJ? She's like an older sister type of
Yeah,
thing.
I get what it is now. I didn't.
Okay. But there's no
There's no age rating or anything. What the fuck?
Survival, boys. Survival.
Where's the discussion? There's usually manga that doesn't have discussion, does it? I thought it did. Maybe not.
I don't
Maybe
know.
this isn't one of those.
I'd like to ask you to skip past this a couple pages just to see if it gets better, but you know how it be probably.
Okay.
Go
You know,
like,
see
no,
the
no,
manga?
Hey, what are you doing? Take that off. What are you doing? Kellis is in here.
I totally just saw that and I'm scared.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm
Don't worry.
scared.
Don't worry. We can save it though. We can save it. We can
I'm
save it.
so
Okay.
sad.
Okay. Kellis.
Kiko.
That isn't the actual ending though.
Kiko,
Okay.
but
Kellis. No.
but
that's-
Kiko.
Kellis.
But Kiko.
Kellis,
That
Kellis.
is no. We're being legit.
Kellis,
We're being legit.
listen
We're
to
not
me.
kidding. We're not kidding.
Kellis,
We're not
listen to
kidding.
me.
We're not kidding.
Kellis,
We're not
listen to
kidding.
me.
We're not
That
kidding.
is, I swear to you, I will swear
All right, I believe you,
on
AJ.
anime. It is an alternate ending. We were looking at an alternate ending.
We decided to go shit on it. Okay.
Look, if you look in the tabs, it's chapter 139.5. It is an alternate ending.
Yeah, I'll close all these.
It is not the actual
I
ending. Kiko, you fucking retard.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
If you clicked on the tab that
I
had
didn't click on it. I didn't click on it. I grabbed on this one and dragged it out.
You fucking.
I didn't know it was gonna open that fake ending. Oh my god.
I'm so sad.
First, you get the stream ban.
You
Then
destroyed
you try
my
to ruin
entire.
Attack on Titan.
Well, that's a good thing. It's not a fucking real ending. Jesus Christ. That could have been bad if it was a real ending.
You
Sorry.
about to make Kellis cry over here.
We almost made. Well,
A
actually,
little
if I-
bit.
He's got to wait 2 more years and 3 more seasons for the ending.
Yeah,
of
no
Attack on
shit
Titan.
for the final season to fucking be done.
Final
don't think-
season, part
I don't-
14.
yeah, I said
We're gonna make a movie.
They're probably not even gonna animate that extra chapter. I wouldn't see why. There's no point.
No, they're just gonna put it in the end credits.
Maybe. I don't even know if they're gonna follow the manga ending at this point. If they end up doing
Don't
that
know
ending,
what the
Kellis, then
fucking
rip.
extra
Sorry.
chapter's for.
All I'm gonna say is I only had a small heart attack. I only looked at it for a split second because as soon as I saw it, I was like, "That looks like Aaron's head," and then I was like, "Oh," and that's Mikasa, and then I just like I literally my heart stopped. But I'm gonna leave it alone. The way I want the anime to go is I really want Aaron to just kill everybody. I
The way
think
I want the anime to go is completely divert from the fucking manga. That's what I want.
well that sounds something like what I would want to if that's what you want.
Yeah,
So,
because they showed the alternate ending, but that isn't. That's not what you know. What the fuck was the point of that? We want a different ending. He's not making the ending we want.
yeah, I want
don't-
Aaron
I don't
to
know.
I want Aaron to kill everybody that's done them wrong because they've just done them wrong. And I just want to see that fire still in his eyes. And I still want him to be portrayed as the good guy because he is. I follow Aaron 100%. I don't
We
care.
are the Jaegerists.
Is it
Yeah.
is he a atheist?
I'm just saying.
We'll see.
I'm just-
We'll
what's the
see.
crime?
I will, because you'll have to let me know. I mean, of course, in
In
2
2
years,
years
when they
from
come
now.
out, when they come out with the next movie.
I know. Maybe one
Well,
night.
I'll have
one
to
night-
be there when you watch it because I have to know what your reaction is. I won't say anything like during the process of you watching it. I'm just gonna sit there and
It's just gonna be another Avengers thing. We're just gonna be sitting there screaming for like 20 minutes after the movie's done, then move to go eat somewhere, and then continue screaming about it for like the next hour and a half, and then
mean,
go home and get on
essentially,
Discord
yes.
and then scream on it again.
Kiko, get this fucking shit off my screen. What are we doing?
You're not watching this. I didn't share my screen, am I?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
are.
are.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Watching
That's how I
all-
saw it,
we're-
Kiko.
We're looking at all the fucking hentai that you're looking at.
No, but it's not on the YouTube stream.
Oh no, it's not.
All right, we'll stop streaming. I was just seeing if it got better, but it just seems to be a hentai.
It doesn't. Because I thought it was like maybe a monster transformation.
You said it so like questioningly. It's like seems to be a hentai. I don't know.
Kiko, did you see cock?
Something about it is really
Did you
really
see
talking to
cocks?
me. It's
Did I see cocks? No.
All
but I
right, there you
saw-
go. That's all
Shit.
you need for it to be an hentai, buddy.
something's really telling me that this
I don't.
These two fucking on my fucking monitor is making this a hentai.
What is she doing?
this could possibly be.
Oh, she's sucking his blood.
What is she doing? Oh, she's making dinner.
What the fuck? She gave him a womb tattoo. How does that even happen?
What the
What?
fuck?
What? What?
Kiko, no nudity. Pop this bitch up on here.
And pop this on
if you
here?
got to zoom in
It-
or
it
something.
has-
No
Okay.
nudity, cause he just said womb tattoo.
No, you can.
I don't even know what that means.
All right, if it's on the dude, he had it of like drawn a womb on them. Is what I'm assuming we're about to see, like a uterus or some sort.
I
being
don't think I
drawn on
wanna
him.
See this.
I don't know.
No,
how
but
to
I'm
sh-
curious. So
Okay,
I'm gonna see.
I'll take a screenshot. I'll show you the screenshot.
There you go.
Oh god.
I don't
Oh,
know if I
shit.
want this in my
I don't
Discord
know
in
if I
general,
want it either.
but I'm gonna see it. I don't give a
Oh,
shit.
shit.
You better not put this in the general Discord.
I'm
Yeah.
not putting it in the general
Please,
Discord.
dear God.
I will have to delete you out of the
I
fucking
will
Discord.
put it in the spam 2 channel.
I don't know. You, okay.
The only people in here are me, you, Sunny, and Kellis.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, and I'll just delete it later.
And
There's no
which one,
nudity
Kiko?
here. There is no nudity here.
I'm not in this.
Yeah, you are. Spam 2. It's a channel. It's not a Discord. It's the same Discord, fuckboys, but it's in the spam
Oh,
channel.
got you, buddy.
Yeah, I guess it's yeah. What the
I
fuck?
don't. I'm not gonna read this anymore. But like, what?
Or Kiko's trying to finish it right now.
And then she says you ejaculated, but he didn't. He didn't even have intercourse. Wait, how does that even work?
Kiko, some guys can bust a nut without even like doing anything. They just gotta think.
I guess.
That's a real thing.
I guess props to them.
All right, now remove this bullshit from my fucking screen.
Okay.
This is
What the fuck did
that
we
was a-
open?
It pains
that
me
was
to
an
see that.
adventure.
I thought we were gonna find like the next best shonen or something. Why
No,
is it
I get to find out that Aaron gets his fucking head cut off.
from the alternate ending?
I know.
I hope that well, it's still not better than the
I
well,
think we should still give Kiko shit for it though.
yeah.
That's all I'm doing is just giving him shit. I mean, mostly. I mean, it's still in my heart. It feels. The more we talk about it, the more I'm hearing what I don't want to hear. So I just want to shut up.
But Kellis, you already saw his head get chopped off, and you know what happened? He came back. Like
I know, Kiko, but
alright,
this could have
so-
been his. Just my generalization from that single page. The only thing I could think of was he wants to get rid of all the monsters, all the Titans. So he ate all the Titans, it's just him, so he's the Super Titan. And then he let Mikasa just kill him. And she's like burying his head somewhere so that nobody can become any of the Titans and they're just gone.
Kellis, you should write the manga. I think you'd make a better ending than all these guys.
That was just a good guess. I assume it's not what it's gonna be.
The alternate
But-
ending.
I'm gonna throw it away. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go change my fucking controller batteries. I'm gonna get on a game.
Where's-
What are you guys playing games still, or y'all just doing the
We were
fuckery?
just doing this.
Uh,
Well,
I
Cause-
can't believe you threw up tits on the screen, Kiko.
I know.
mean, we're
That's
gonna have
another
to edit
thing.
that out.
I really thought that the tits monster was just doing a transformation into her demon form was what it looked like. But I thought maybe she it was just like a nip slip for a second, and then she's gonna turn into it covered up with like a bra or something. But I assume from Kiko's reaction, it's just straight nudity.
So
Nope.
it seems like there could be more. Okay,
Okay,
because I just finished a
I-
chapter.
we'll just leave it alone. I was just
What?
talking about it. We don't
I'm
have to keep
talking about-
going with it.
You know, I'm talking about the demon anime anymore.
The demon porn.
Yeah, you want me to drop it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll drop it. Does anyone in chat want me to? I just see Anthony Williams here in the chat say like, "Yeah, go on."
Yeah, keep it up.
No, okay. So apparently, no one wants me to continue. Okay.
Do
You know
guys,
what?
Be right back.
You know what I'll do? I'll just make my own anime manga channel where I talk about the manga, and no one can stop me.
I totally will be there.
All right,
But-
bet.
You guys want to play Elden Ring?
AJ?
He said he's gonna be right back.
Okay. Well, I'm down for it, but I want to see if AJ will come back. Even if he doesn't, I'll play with you. But
Let's go. I'm gonna boot it up. I'm gonna go change my batteries real quick.
damn it, I need to talk to someone about this manga.
Kika, we could talk about it. I don't think AG feels comfortable talking about it. That's why. I'm just
Okay,
kinda
AJ's
pushing it.
gone. So
Well, continue.
Okay. No, I was gonna say. So I think there's more to it, right? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
like the hentai aspect, but at the end, it seems like it's a survival manga too. You know, like the
Yeah, yeah,
survival
yeah, yeah.
games. It seems like it also has that aspect to it. So that's what I was gonna say is there's more to it, but I'm not gonna read it no matter what.
I see
Anyways,
what you're saying. There's a plot.
there's a plot, but it's not enough to save it for me because there's nudity, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't care for nudity in manga.
See, I really, I'm not. I don't really don't give a shit either way. Like, truthfully, there can be fucking everybody could be naked the entire time in any anime or manga, or they could just never do anything romantic at all. Like it could be a stupid ass fucking anime where you're just like, oh my god, these two people are meant for each other. They love each other, and then they, at the very very end of the season, finally kiss, and the entire anime's over. Type bullshit. Like that's fine, but I'll even watch like straight fucking porn. I don't give a shit as long as the anime is fucking good. That's what really keeps me going with it. Like I'd probably give Boku no Pico a fucking chance if it was actually fucking good. Like
Yeah.
not this garbage ass fucking anime. Because at first I didn't even know what the fuck it was about. I like
Yeah.
I had no fucking
All I
idea.
know is that Nick showed me a fucking clip of it, and that
Yeah,
clip was
yeah,
not good.
yeah. No,
And I was like, I don't like this. This makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to watch this anymore.
I heard everybody talking about it when Nick was talking about it and showing everybody, and then I didn't get to see anything, so I watched like an episode or two of it, and I was like, "This isn't that bad." And then I think the next episode, I think it was the third episode I watched, and I was like, "Oh, oh, no, yeah, I probably should turn this off." Because it was even worse because I was watching it on my school laptop. So
Damn.
yeah, are we gonna continue
Let me,
our our run or?
I think so. Let me end the stream real quick. All right, that concludes the manga discussion of that shitty fake ending. Well, yeah, and the author said it wasn't a real ending. So, anyways, until next time.